Amidst the world's largest food and beverage company lies a web of hidden truths and unsavory tales. Nestle, a brand synonymous with comfort and nourishment, harbors a darker side that is rarely spoken of. The secrets that lie within its walls are nothing short of shocking and unnerving. From child deaths to environmental abuse, the atrocities committed by this industry giant will leave you reeling. The veil of secrecy that shrouds Nestle's operations is slowly being lifted, and the revelations that are emerging are sure to change the way we view the food industry forever. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of the latest updates on our channel. Criticism number 1. Baby formula marketing. In the 1970s, Nestle faced mounting criticism for its aggressive marketing of breast milk substitutes, particularly in less economically developed countries, LEDCs. Detractors accused the company of discouraging breastfeeding and promoting its baby formula as healthier than breast milk, despite a lack of evidence to support this claim. The controversy prompted a boycott that began in the United States in 1977 and soon spread to Europe. Although the boycott was lifted in the US in 1984 after Nestle pledged to abide by an international marketing code endorsed by the World Health Organization, WHO, it was relaunched in 1989. However, the controversy resurfaced in the 1990s when Nestle was accused of repeating these same marketing practices in developing countries like Pakistan. A former Nestle salesman named Saeed Amir Raza Hussain blew the whistle on the company, releasing a report in collaboration with the non-profit organization Baby Milk Action, in which he alleged that Nestle was pressuring doctors to promote its infant formula products over breastfeeding. Nestle has vehemently denied Hussain's claims, but the story inspired the critically acclaimed 2014 Indian film Tigers, directed by Oscar winner Denis Tanovic. Despite the ongoing debate surrounding Nestle's marketing practices, the company remains a dominant force in the global food and beverage industry. Criticism number 2. Slavery and child labor. The bitter truth behind the sweet taste of chocolate has long been a cause for concern. Reports have revealed the alarming prevalence of child labor, slavery, and human trafficking in cocoa products across West African plantations, on which Nestle and other major chocolate companies heavily rely. Shockingly, children as young as 12 to 15 years old are toiling away in the fields, deprived of their basic rights and freedoms. Despite this, Nestle has come under fire for failing to conduct adequate checks, as highlighted by the Fair Labor Association. In a bid to curb such exploitation, the Harkin-Engel Protocol was created to eliminate the worst forms of child labor in cocoa production by a certain deadline. However, in 2005, the cocoa industry failed to meet this deadline, prompting the International Labor Rights Fund to file a lawsuit against the Alien Tort Claims Act against Nestle and others on behalf of 3 Malayan children. The children were allegedly trafficked to Ivory Coast, where they were subjected to slavery and brutal beatings on a cocoa plantation. Yet, in a controversial ruling, the U.S. District Court of the Central District of California dismissed the case, citing that corporations cannot be held liable for violating international law. Unwilling to give up, the case was appealed to the U.S. Court of Appeals, which eventually reversed the decision. Nestle's appeal to the Ninth Circuit's decision was also rejected by the U.S. Supreme Court in 2016, paving the way for the pursuit of justice and accountability. Criticism number 3. Child deaths. The year was 2008, and late September brought grave news to the Hong Kong government as they uncovered a startling discovery. A Nestle milk product made in China was found to contain melamine, leading to the deaths of 6 infants and the hospitalization of 860 more. This was a devastating blow to the community, and investigations revealed that the dairy farm milk in question was produced by Nestle's division located in the coastal city of Qingdao. Despite the alarming findings, Nestle affirmed that all their products were safe and not made with melamine-contaminated milk. Just a few days later, on October 2, 2008, the Taiwan Health Ministry made an announcement that would further shake the public's trust in Nestle. They disclosed that 6 types of milk powders produced by Nestle in China contained low-level traces of melamine and were consequently removed from shelves. This news brought concern and anxiety to parents everywhere, who were left wondering if any of the products they had been feeding their children were potentially harmful. In the years that followed, Nestle implemented initiatives to prevent further contamination and ensure their product safety. The company introduced a factory and farmer model, eliminating the middleman and allowing farmers to bring milk directly to Nestle-owned collection centers. Here, each batch of milk was sampled, tested, and tagged, using a computerized system to ensure its safety. Nestle also provided continuous training and assistance to farmers in various areas such as cow selection, feed quality, storage, and more, to minimize the risk of contamination at the source. Despite these measures, Nestle still faced challenges in 2015, when weevils and fungus were found in Cerelac baby food. This was another incident that caused great concern for parents worldwide and highlighted the importance of ensuring food safety at every step of the production process. Criticism number 4. Cookie dough outbreak. In the warm summer month of June in the year 2009, a sinister outbreak swept through the United States, spreading sickness and fear in its wake. The source of this malevolent force was tracked back to a seemingly harmless product, Nestle's refrigerated cookie dough. The culprit was found to be a plant nestled in the peaceful town of Danville, Virginia, where the dough was crafted. It was here that a malicious strain of E. coli 0157H7 had infiltrated the dough, unbeknownst to all. Over 50 people in 30 states fell ill, with half of them requiring hospitalization. The situation was so severe that Nestle had no choice but to take drastic action, recalling 30,000 cases of the contaminated cookie dough. It was later discovered that the root cause of the outbreak was contaminated flour procured from a raw material supplier. With the source of the problem identified, the company took swift action to rectify it. When production resumed, Nestle ensured that the flour used was thoroughly heat-treated to eradicate any harmful bacteria. Criticism number 5. Forced labor in the Thai fishing industry. In November 2015, Nestle stunned the world by revealing the results of its self-imposed investigation, which lasted a year. The investigation uncovered that the seafood products sourced in Thailand, which Nestle occasionally procured, were produced using forced labor. Although Nestle is not a major purchaser of seafood in Southeast Asia, it is still a significant player in the market, particularly in Thailand, where it mainly sources seafood for its Purina cat food. Shockingly, the study found that virtually all US and European companies that buy seafood from Thailand are exposed to the same risks of abuse in their supply chains. It is rare for international companies to acknowledge abuses in their supply chains, so this disclosure was an unprecedented revelation to many in the industry. As a result of this alarming revelation, Nestle pledged to launch a comprehensive year-long program in 2016 to protect workers throughout its supply chain. The program included imposing new requirements on all potential suppliers, providing training for boat owners and captains about human rights, and hiring auditors to ensure compliance with the new rules. And with this, we reach the end of today's video. What do you think about today's video? Share your opinion. Do let us know in the comment section below. And if you liked today's video, give us a thumbs up, and do not forget to hit subscribe. Share this video with your friends and family, and press the bell icon for more upcoming videos. We'll see you next time with a newer video. Stay tuned and take care.